Hi there, and welcome back to our channel, where we help you speak English with confidence every day. Are you tired of forgetting what to say in simple conversations? Do you want to sound more natural when talking to native speakers? Then this video is perfect for you. In today's lesson, we're bringing you 30 more common English phrases that are used in everyday life, at home, at work, with friends, or even while traveling. These phrases are simple, powerful, and used all the time by native speakers. And guess what? By the end of this video, you'll be using them too. Here's how to make the most of this video. Listen carefully to each phrase. Repeat after me to practice your pronunciation. Try to use these phrases in your daily conversations. This is not just about memorizing English. It's about living it, speaking naturally, understanding clearly, and building the confidence to communicate without fear. So, are you ready to upgrade your English with 30 more powerful and useful phrases? Let's get started with part 1, coming up right now. Common everyday English phrases. Let's dive into some useful English phrases that you can use in your daily life. These expressions are simple, natural, and commonly heard in casual conversations. We'll start with a friendly and casual greeting. What's up? This phrase is used just like hello or how are you, but it sounds more relaxed. Imagine you walk into a room and see your friend. Instead of saying hello, you smile and say, hey, what's up? Your friend might respond, not much, just relaxing. It's a great way to start a conversation casually. Now let's say you're at home, taking it easy after a long day. Someone asks what you're doing. You can say, I'm just chillin'. It means you're not busy, you're just relaxing. For example, you could say, I'm just chillin' and watching a movie. It's a laid-back phrase that helps you sound natural when you talk about your free time. Imagine someone apologizes to you for making a mistake or being late. You can respond kindly by saying, no worries. It's a short way to say, it's okay, or don't worry about it. For example, your friend says, I'm sorry I didn't text back earlier. And you smile and say, no worries, I totally understand. Next, when you agree with the suggestion, try saying, sounds good. This is a great phrase to show approval. Let's say your friend suggests, let's go to the park at 4 p.m. Instead of saying yes, you can say, sounds good. It keeps the conversation friendly and natural. Sometimes you want to show that you're ready to help or do something immediately. In that case, you can say, I'm on it. For example, if someone asks you, can you finish this task now? You can reply with energy and confidence, sure, I'm on it. It shows that you're responsible and ready to act. Now let's say someone shares some great news with you. Maybe your classmate says, I got accepted to my dream university. You want to show your excitement, so you say, that's awesome. It's a way of showing that you're truly happy for them. This phrase can be used for all kinds of good news, big or small. These phrases are simple, but they help you sound more fluent and confident in English. Try to listen for them in movies or podcasts and use them when you talk with others. The more you practice, the more natural they will feel. Let's continue learning more phrases you can use in everyday conversations. These are natural, easy to remember, and make you sound more fluent when speaking English. Imagine your friend is explaining something, and you completely agree with what they're saying. You can say, exactly. This simple word shows that you completely understand and support what they said. For example, someone says, it's important to get enough sleep every night. And you reply, exactly, with a nod. It's short but powerful. Sometimes in conversation, you want to encourage someone to be honest with you. You can say, be honest with me. This phrase is helpful when you're asking for the truth. For example, if you cooked something and want real feedback, you might say, Be honest with me. How does it taste? Let's say something happens that's out of your control or wasn't your fault. You can use the phrase, "It's not my fault." It helps explain that you didn't cause the problem. If your group project isn't finished and someone blames you, you can explain, "It's not my fault. I sent my part on time." Another natural phrase is, "I'm not sure." This is very useful when you don't know the answer to something. Instead of staying silent or guessing, you can politely say, "I'm not sure." If someone asks, "Do you know if the teacher will give us homework today?" You can respond, "I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out later." If someone asks you for your opinion and you don't mind either choice, you can say, "I don't mind." This means you're okay with anything. For example, if your friend asks, "Do you want to eat pizza or burgers?" and both sound good, you can say, "I don't mind, you choose." When someone tells you something unbelievable or surprising, you can show your shock by saying, "Are you serious?" This phrase shows you're surprised or amazed. If someone says, "I met a famous singer yesterday," you might look surprised and ask, "Are you serious?" It's a fun way to react to unexpected news. You might also want to use "take your time." This is a friendly way to tell someone there's no rush. If your friend is writing an email and apologizes for being slow, you can say, "Take your time, no pressure." It makes people feel calm and comfortable. The more you listen to and use these phrases, the more natural they will become. Practice speaking them out loud or use them with a friend who's also learning English. Each phrase is like a building block that brings you closer to fluency. Let's keep going with more common phrases that people use all the time in real conversations. Imagine you're offering someone something, but they politely refuse. You can respond with, "No worries." This means you're not upset or bothered. For example, if you offer a drink and your friend says, "No thanks," you can smile and reply, "No worries." It keeps the conversation friendly and relaxed. When you want to know someone's opinion or ask for a suggestion, a great phrase is, "What do you think?" You can use it when you want others to share their thoughts. For instance, you're choosing between two shirts and you ask your friend, "What do you think?" It shows that their opinion matters to you. If someone apologizes to you, instead of saying, "It's okay," all the time, you can say, "Don't worry about it." This makes people feel more comfortable and less guilty. If a friend is late and says, "I'm really sorry," just smile and say, "Don't worry about it." Now imagine someone asks you if you're ready to do something. You can respond confidently with, "Let's do it." This phrase shows enthusiasm and readiness. Your friend says, "Are you ready to go to the gym?" And you reply, "Let's do it." It's full of energy and positivity. When you need a moment to think, a useful phrase is, "Give me a second." It tells the other person you need a short moment. Maybe you're searching for something or preparing a response. Instead of staying silent, say, "Give me a second," and continue. Sometimes in a conversation, someone tells you something new or unexpected. A helpful phrase to show you understand is, "That makes sense." It shows that you followed the logic or reasoning. If a friend explains why they didn't come to the party and you understand, say, "That makes sense." Another phrase that makes you sound very natural is, "That's a good point." Use it when someone gives a smart or thoughtful opinion. If someone says, "We should save some money before traveling," you can agree and say, "That's a good point." It shows that you're paying attention and being thoughtful. Lastly, sometimes you need to make a suggestion. Instead of saying, "We should," you can say, "How about we?" It's a softer and more friendly way to suggest something. For example, "How about we watch a movie tonight?" It invites others to join your idea. These short, natural phrases are part of how English speakers talk every day. The more you practice them in your speaking, the more confident and fluent you'll sound.
Try to repeat them with your voice and use them with people around you or even in your writing.
Conclusion. These everyday English phrases are simple, powerful tools to make conversations more natural and fluent. By listening, repeating, and using them daily, it's easier to understand others and express thoughts clearly. Practice a few each day and watch your speaking skills grow faster. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep improving.